Hello, everybody. Good morning. What happened here? Oh, well. Oh, I see what happened. Good morning. But Aunt Kimberly, I forgot to hook myself up to Mr. YouTube. So I am doing that now. And bear with me. I will be there soon. You guys know it's challenging for me to do this, right? So I am going to go is telling me everything but what I desire to do this morning. I'm going live on YouTube also. And this morning, today, our topic is so I'm not getting it to do me. You know, when you have something and you need to get it started, it's not letting you do what you're supposed to do. Well, today is that day. And you guys that are with me have to help me with this because it's taking its time. So, you see what I mean? All of that. So, you want or desire, right? Let's use the right word, DESIR, desire to shop without looking, guys, at, right? At the price. So if you want to shop without looking at the price, what should you do? I would say, don't look at the price. So who is here on YouTube? Good morning. You know what, though? I want you guys to know something. Technology is not my strength. I have no idea. Hi, Fallon. Hi, Sue. And I am doing my best over here. Hi, Lillian. How are you? I am charged up to do the morning blessings and all I do. I love doing it. But you know what, though? Technology for a 78-year-old woman is maybe a little bit challenging, but she doesn't give up. So we have a topic. So you want to shop without looking at the price. Good morning, Nancy. Stacy said something froze on her. Sorry, I'm Stacy. Put that statement. We love your statement. And those of you on TikTok over there, YouTube over here, and Instagram over there, I'm 78. My video beginning is a mess. All through the video, I am greeting you as you come in. I need you to know I value you. Good morning, Marina. Where have you been? We've missed you. That you are here, and I want you to know that I want you to be here. I want you to know that I woke up this morning at 4:15, fired up and ready to go. I was in the backyard in my winter coat, standing and just absorbing the universe. So let me tell you something. The life is to live it. I am saying to you that you want to do something, then get up and do it. Get up and do it. Guess what? Somebody asked me yesterday that, oh, what is your niche? I said, you are. You are my niche. Each and every one of you are my niche. Even if you're 85, you're still my niche. You know why you're my niche? My job is to teach you, not only motivate you, but teach you, give you tips so that you can live a fulfilled life. And not a fulfilled life according to my life, but the version of the vision you have of the life you want to live. So everybody in this world I meet is my niche. And people are having a hard time with that. You know, they're really upset with me that I say everybody's my niche. But I believe if we start where we are in this moment and Angie, I miss you. And I did not see your message about coming to the seminar. I'm so sorry, Angie. We need to talk. So what I am saying to all, Nancy, you're here, all of you wonderful people, is that my niche is everybody I meet on this journey called life. My niche is to tell you, hey, you're good enough. There's nothing wrong with you. You have all it takes. You have Michael Jordan level talent. You have this thing that they would pay a price for who you are. Listen to me. The politicians jump through hoop for an ex. That is our power there. So you see, you have something the world wants. They want that X. Without it, they're not the person that they think they would be want to be. So yes, you are all of you are my niche. All your friends and family are my niche. Each person that drops in here for a second, they are my niche. Because that second is when they got the golden nugget. Is when they got the rare black pearl or the pink Canadian diamond, and that thing is rare. And man, we have that. So my niche is everybody, all of you. Because if you're 80 and you can hear and you have a finger and one of your grandchildren showed you how to turn on your phone and you press and you go looking, you're searching for things. You are looking, you're using time. And all we have is this moment in time. Remember to tell that to your friends that all they have is time. No, it's not endless, but the now moment of time. That's what we've got. And if we are walking in a park and we see something beautiful and we take a picture, we are acknowledging the time and where we were in that time. If you sit quietly and you breathe and you feel the wave of your breath going up and it's sinking again and it sits in the trough and it comes up again, you are using your time. So what I desire is to, when you ask me, what is my niche? You are my niche. And everybody in the world, they are my niche. Because I will bless you to go out there and do your best. I will give you something I will share with you that what I've done. I will learn. I do not know the answer. I'll go seeking the answer to give it to you. That's why you are my niche. And so those of you who are wondering why I am teaching like this, I teach the 5 pillars of prosperity. Come on. Emotional, mental, spiritual, physical, and financial. That covers every human being in the world. And that's what I'm saying. That doesn't mean you need emotional balance, prosperity emotionally, or financially, or physically, or spiritual, financial prosperity. Any one of them. You might need one, but you might have all of them. And one of them is starting to tell you, I am hurting. And it could be your mental prosperity that is saying, Guy, you didn't remember that you left the stove on in the kitchen. And then you have to find out, hey, what can I do to fix that thing that is making me forget the stove is on in the kitchen? So you see what I'm saying? I am there to tell you you're good enough, you're worthy, and you choose you. You have a family, you have children. I'm sitting there. I have 3 grandchildren right now. I have 3 children. I duplicated it through them. Isn't that funny? So when I see them and I go to visit with them, I am in my glory. I give them the attention. And when they come to see me and they pull out that cell phone, I tell them, you have a choice. You can leave or you can put it down and we can talk. We can laugh. We can reminisce. We have something. So yeah, I teach. Every breath I take is a teaching breath. And let me tell you, you desire to shop without looking at the price. Somebody I said, one of my greatest, okay, hold on, I changed her word. She said, one of my greatest dreams, she said, is that I want, the word we do not use, to shop without looking at the price. She wants. And want. Every time you say you want, you cannot shop without looking at the price, because want is telling the universe, the world, and the whole, everybody in it that, hey, Mary over here keeps wanting, and want has a bottom. It has no bottom. Every time you say, I want, with all your passion, I want to do this, I want to do that, you're saying you don't have it yet. So why don't we choose the word I wrote? Your desire to shop without looking at the price. Yes, Tessa-Marie, I desire to shop without looking at the price. Ha! Well, I have the answer for that. It's not an app, it's an answer for that. So here you are sitting down and you are saying to yourself, oh God, I can't wait for the day when I can shop without looking at the price, just buy what I want. Guess what? To get that you want is very possible. But how are you living the rest of your life? Are you employed? Or are you cooking dinner? Are you cleaning your house? Are you going for a walk? Are you doing all of those things and you're not giving it the time? So what I wrote was this. So if you want to buy things without looking at the price, what you are asked to do. So if you want to buy things in this world and you do not want to ever have to worry, can I afford that? Looking at the price, guess what? You also have to do everything else without looking at the clock. Wow. Oh. So if you have a job and you're employed, you have to do it well without looking at the clock. If you're going to cook dinner, you should plan it in such a way that you're not constantly looking at the clock. You're going to trip. How can you get what you end up having sufficient money to go out and buy whatever you desire without looking at the price? But everything else you do, you're looking at what you're putting into it. Oh, I put 5 hours into it. I'm working so hard. They pay me a little salary. This company is horrible, right? And you want to have money, you just curse the money they paid you. You just put a curse on your own money. You do not like the company. You don't like my supervisor, right? And after that, you want to breathe and stroll into the shop like Julia Roberts and shop with your colors and your bags and all of that. But your attitude does not spell that. Your attitude towards what you need to do is too angry. It has too many flaws in it. I am so tired. Well, you're tired of cooking, of washing, of cleaning, of scrubbing, everything is making you tired. And you're not using the time in the moment of time while you're sitting thinking, I am tired of doing this. I'm tired of paying bills, but you shopped with it. You have to pay it back. This was the arrangements you made. Do not get angry. You are working at a job and you agreed to work for that price. Put care into what you do. Do not look at the clock when you're doing things, especially when you're serving others, whether it's through your job or through your desire to help others. That's why sometimes I stay here for 40 minutes and I could maybe go longer. But I realize your times are valuable and you have to go and do what you're supposed to do. So if you want to have endless flow of financial prosperity in your life, whatever it is you're doing, do not look at the clock while you're doing it. Do not look at the person that you asked to do a job and be reluctant to pay them. You ask them to do it. And somebody really got angry at me because something was done and they didn't do it properly. So the person who we employed to do this did not do it right. And they insisted, well, you shouldn't have paid them. You should. You know what? My agreement was to do it right, to pay them. That was the agreement. And they were supposed to do a great big job. They messed up and they didn't do it. The time that I am going to take to spend fighting with them, to get them to come back and do it, and they're angry and they're bringing that negative energy into my life, into my surroundings, and they're mad, it's not worth it. It's certainly not worth it. Their responsibility is to do the best that they're supposed to do and do it well because they agreed on a price to do it well. And when that person talks to you and says, man, I've been doing this work for so long and I just cannot get a break, I wonder how many times they paused to give somebody else a break? How many times did they slow down so somebody who's desperately trying to get in the left lane to make a left turn is allowed to do that? How many times? Maybe never, because it's a race. We are taught to be like that. But I am here to say to you, if you want to walk into a store, a shop, a grocery store, and purchase something without checking the price, work without looking at the clock. Do whatever you have to do without looking at the clock. If you constantly look at the clock when you're doing something, then you will never be able to work and receive the money to shop like you have tons of it. Because realistically, we got it. We have all of it. We just do not believe we do. So what comes in our hand, before we get it, we curse it. It's not enough. We curse it. When you say to somebody, you're not good enough, right? And when we say to our money, you're not enough. What is the sameness there? What is the same? Money and a person. Energy. The common thing between us and the entire thing is that we are energy and the whole world is made out of energy. So when we say, you are not good enough, I cannot help you, what you're doing, and we're criticizing it, and then we get our money and we look at it and we say it's not enough. It's never enough. They're not paying me enough. I don't know what to do. I'm not getting sufficient money from these people. I get it. But you agreed for the price. And when you are paid to do something and you do not deliver your best, you're stealing. You're stealing. You're stealing time. You're abusing time. You're hanging loose. And we all know people like that. We have met them or seen them or have observed them for a while. And if you know someone like that, look at them and tell me, Tessa-Marie, they are doing great because they did that. But there are 5 pillars we have to do great at. 5. Emotional prosperity, mental prosperity, spiritual prosperity, physical and financial. They mean they're selfish, they do not give unless they get, and they do not give fair time for the money that they put in. They do not give fair love for what they're doing. They're just not doing it. And you're saying they're doing great. They're so wealthy. They're so good. They have financial prosperity. But what is financial prosperity without the emotional prosperity to help you to handle it? What is financial prosperity without spiritual prosperity to accept the gift you sweat and you work for it? To be grateful you have it. To pay a bill and to be happy that you can pay the bill instead of being angry that the company wants the money that you took from them to do what you desired. Come on. And you want prosperity? You want all your 5 pillars to be on point? When you have embraced the 5 pillars as what it is you need in your life to live a fulfilled life, you will notice a change in your attitude towards others. You will not feel aligned with the negative energy and the anger and the faces that are crossed and this and that, and they want to push the grocery cart right up your back because you're just a little slower than they were. Or you get angry because the seniors are paying with their coins. Hey, guess what? You're on your way there. Did anybody tell you you're going to get there one day? How do you want to be treated when you're a senior? You can think about it. Think about it. Who is going to help you to cross the street? Who is going to want to lift the arm and take something off the top shelf for you? What we do today is what we live tomorrow. So let us look at this. Do not criticize others. Do not try to fix somebody else. that is not realizing that they want a life that they're not willing to do the work in other areas of their lives to get it. They do not want to, to put money aside and build it and to be grateful for what they already have. But they want to shop like Julia Roberts with somebody else's credit card, don't you? She didn't have to pay back. But when you use the store credit card to buy what you want without looking at the price, hey, you have to pay them back. Be grateful you have the credit card. Somebody was so angry telling me about they're in overdraft. I said, praise the Lord, you have overdraft. And she goes, why? I said, well, your rent check would have bounced. Think about it. Bless the bank and the financial institution that gave you that credit card so you can pay your rent or the overdraft to get food for yourself. Bless that. What you want that somebody else has, you bless it. You bless the good health of somebody. All of that is not looking at the clock. You're doing things without looking at the clock. There are all kinds of clock. There's a time of 24-hour clock. So you did not look at the clock when you said, I'm so grateful for you. You didn't look to see how many minutes it took, but in essence, you just gave it. That's a blessing. And when you throw it out there, the good, the bad, or the ugly, it all comes back to us. So when you throw that nice positive energy to somebody out there, you get it back. When you work and you give your employer the time for the work they paid you for, you did your best. I didn't care when my manager suggested that we, the financial planners, advisors, what we were at the time, to file the documents that we worked on. Because her friend had the new job now, she brought in her friend, and the friend did not want to file, yet it was the job she came to do. So she decided she'll get those people, they're paying tons of money plus bonuses to do filing. And the financial advisors, oh, they were angry. And they asked me, why aren't you angry? I said, what should I be angry for? I don't care. I come here at 8 a.m. and I leave at 4 p.m. I come here at 12 p.m. and I leave at 8 p.m. at night. So what's the point? I don't care what they want me to do, as long as I do my best doing it. And then one day I was doing the filing. The cabinet was right across from the manager's office, close enough that she would hear my loud voice. And this woman, just Thelma was her name, she decided that's the right time to go aggravate Tessa-Marie. We want her on our team to fight the war against these big powers that be. She didn't know I had a bigger team at home. I had 3 children and a husband and a house and food and all of that and cars and insurance. We all know it, right? And she came, she said, why are you filing? You're the senior financial advisor here and you're filing. And I said, Thelma, let me tell you something. If TD Bank and all the degrees they have up there, and the manager decides they want to pay me that kind of salary to file, who am I to fight them? I don't care. Filing I am. The manager heard. And the next day she called a meeting and changed it. But I would have filed until doomsday. I don't care. Because that's what she's paying me to do today. So when your money is not going as far as you desire it to be, look at what you're giving back for that money that you get. Are you giving them the full price? Are you giving them what they paid for? Is it your best? Are you going to offer before you get? People, I smile a lot at sometimes because it's the best thing. If you were in my house, you think I'm crazy. I'm always smiling at me. People will say to me, they send me a DM, they send me a message. Oh, your YouTube channel is third. You need to fix it. You have to do this and do that. And then I said, interesting. I'm curious. Boom. There's nothing on their page either. So you want to fix me, but you have no proof to show me what you have fixed. So when I come here, that's why I don't want to fix you. I want to teach you. but I have proof that I have taught and I have helped others to live a fulfilled life. I tell you, I didn't start at the top. I remind you of that. I started doing it small. I studied like a crazy woman for those diplomas back there. I never stopped. I can tell you I can do it and you can do it too. So if you're sitting there at 30, 40, 50, guess what? I did it at 51. I studied to become a financial planner at 51 years old. And you are 30, and I say, yes, you can. You can do it. That's me. So I have the proof of Kathleen and Stacy and those that get something out of it, and my sisters, my siblings, my nieces, my friends that got something. They will stand up in my books and they will tell you what we did. So I can tell you, I can show you. But if you haven't done anything to show that you're good, you want me to pay you to make me better. And what is your proof? So you want to shop and do not look at the price? What is your proof for that desire of yours? What have you done? Have you put away money? Or do you spend it like there is no tomorrow? Do you waste? Do you buy and you live more above your what you earn? So therefore, if those things are what you did, how can you turn around and shop without looking at the price? You have to be fair to you. You have to be honest to you. You have to know that you did this. And that is what is important. Put yourself out there to succeed by making sure that everything you do, you give it the time to let it simmer. We know when we cook on high, what happens? Is that timely cooking? Is that the right way to do it? Try baking a loaf of bread at 500. What will you get? You're in a hurry. Ask Nancy about it. You have to put the pan in the oven, and it has to maybe be cast iron in the oven to heat up before you put the loaf inside of it. And then you have to give it just, sometimes you're baking something and you have to put more time. You have to put a Pyrex dish with water, because what you're doing, although you need the heat, you need moisture. So for you, all of us, to get to where we desire in life, we have to do the best at whatever task that lays before us. It might be sweeping the floor. I had someone that's been working with me for years, cutting my grass and shoveling the snow. And when they called, I said, I'm not going to hire you. It's just over 30 years. Why? Because you don't care enough to do it well. You do not do it properly. I have to come back out behind you and clear the path. You won't even do it well. Well, I have so much to do. Well, there you go. There is someone out there that needs my thing. I found somebody else. So no matter what we do, that is why when I come here, I come to give you, I want you to see me as I love to be. I love to be dressed up. I love to have energy. I want to be able to hand it to you properly, no half-ass stuff. You mightn't like it, and 10,000 others maybe don't like it, but the one person that I shift from the edge of the cliff backwards and turn and head towards the sun is what truly, truly matters to me. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't even know who's. I stopped early because everybody's telling me you're just going and going and going, and I want to stop doing that. So let's see who is here, and your messages. I don't know. Hi, Rosalind. Good morning. Hi, Fallon. Hi, Colin. You see what I mean? Hi, Kimberly. Jean. I thought of you this morning, Jean. And Stacy. My automatic send report occurred today. Thank you for teaching me this. Oh, thanks, Jean. Oh my God, I'm so proud. That is what it is, guy. What I have, I give, I teach. Share this live. When you go to YouTube, guys, your dress is good. Thank you. You know, my spring dress. My niece Alison was on yesterday. Oh, you need to wear more colors. You know, Alison is a little bit. So here I am wearing more color, more colors, and I just love the very breath and essence of life. And Skitting, look at never. I can listen to you all day. So I want to reach out to you like how I reach out to everybody, Jean and Nancy and Stacy, of course. I don't think there is a day go by that Stacy's not saying something or screaming something. And Fallon shows up and Marina and Kimberly. Oh, these are people, and Colin, of course, is my friend. And Rosalind is from the same island as I am. She's my sister's friend, but I just met her doing this. And I knew of her, but not that way. So it's amazing that you should say that. I could talk all day. So you guys, I need to get followers on YouTube. They said I need to grow my channel. So go in and check Tessa-Marie Shillingford and follow me on the subscribe. And you know, I'm going to be busy doing a lot of little shorts. This morning I took pictures, a few pics of where I sit in the morning without any makeup, my robe on, and just where I sit to pray, to meditate, and my books all around me, my stuff, my rosary, you know. And the thing is, what I give you is to show you the kind of person I am. Hi, Lillian. Good morning. I can listen all day. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you, Angie. But I want others in the world to listen all day. So help me build my channel on YouTube. That's what I was told to do. They're bugging me about this. So I'm asking for your help. I didn't know how to do that. I thought you would just find me. So, anyway, thank you so much for coming. It's Friday. So tomorrow at 1 p.m., I'm doing a financial course, not course, a financial 30-minute. And Sunday, Duko and I are doing our self-care Sunday, and it is on movement. So we will be dancing and jumping up and down. And so join us. It's going to be fabulous. So thank you, all of you that are on YouTube, for coming. There's a few of you there. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you. I'm doing my best. The technology is shaky and somewhat crazy, but it's all I got. But what I give you in the words and the ideas and the teaching is the best. One day, I believe my technology will be super and I'll be able to do it amazingly. That day is coming. Because if you had seen me before, you'd run for the hills. Love you. Take care, everybody. Thanks for coming on YouTube. You are going away for now. Bye, YouTube friends and family. Take care. Actually, I go through old videos and listen. You do, Angie? Oh my God, you should tell me, tell me what you think of them. Goodbye, people on YouTube. Thank you for coming. And of course, my wonderful friends on Instagram and my friends on TikTok. So let's take our TikTok people and put them over here and